welcome back to the Outlaw Ranch. Today I thought I'd get out of the shop and try to do some things for some other people. So we're out here at our local wheeling spot, and I thought I'd just drive around and pick up some trash. This place sees a lot of use, especially during the weekends. Today it's a weekday. I've been pretty ill with the flu, and today's the first day that I felt good. So let's drive around and see if we can't pick up some trash. We'll start here just on the main road, and if we don't quite fill up the bed of the truck, we don't quite get enough, or at least not enough that I think we ought to get, then we'll start venturing out into the camping areas and start picking up there. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I just picked up, it looked like it was a skid plate from a fuel tank. You have to understand that when this area gets a lot of rain, it gets really muddy. And when people get stuck, they're usually buried. They might be framed out or something like that. So the trash, that particular trash anyways, wasn't, somebody being a litter bug or no malicious intent. It was, they got stuck. They probably got ripped out of the mud hole and, excuse me, they damaged their vehicle. So that's what a lot of this is just vehicle debris or something that flew out of the bed of the truck. So stand by, we're gonna get some more. Okay, that last piece I picked up, you guys probably saw it coming up on the camera. It was white. It was a piece of pipe insulation off of what I imagine is somebody's camper. So as they were coming out, when they went to go park or something like that, the debris might have grabbed hold of the insulation and just pulled it off, or they were coming over a dip or something like that, a bump in the road, and it just tugged it off. So again, nothing malicious, just debris from the road or getting stuck or whatever. So the people around here are very good people. Nothing malicious is here. Stand by, folks. We're going to get some more. So this is some of the stuff I'm seeing here. This looks like it's the piece. It's just plastic off of maybe off of a side-by-side or an ATV or something. From when it got stuck. Or maybe it hit some bumps really hard and it just kind of fractured off. It's not, I don't see a lot of broken bottles. Here's a can, but again, it could have just been in the bed of somebody's truck, and as they were driving down the road, might have bounced out of the bed of their truck or whatever. So we've only been out here a couple of minutes. You can see I think that's a skid plate off somebody's fuel tank. There's a couple of wires attached to it there. Probably a skid plate off a side-by-side. And then that looks like insulation off the bottom of somebody's RV. So nothing real malicious. It's not like I'm picking up couches or derelict vehicles or anything like that. So we're going to keep going with this. We'll keep picking up some trash, and I guess I'll touch base with you guys at the end and show you what we've picked up and what we're going to do with it. Stand by, folks. So again, this is just another example of what's probably innocent debris left behind. This is one of our local mud holes, and it looks like somebody got their shoe sucked right off their foot is what I'm imagining happened here. So far it's been a lot of vehicle parts. This looks like maybe a bed cap or a running board piece or something like that. Somebody's electrical fan. Then there's a piece of taillight lens there. And I'm not sure what happened. It could have been, again, it was by a mud hole, so maybe a strap snapped and it popped it, or who knows. But, you know, around these mud holes, you do kind of find a lot of vehicle debris. And again, it's nothing malicious. It's just, you know, it's just what happens. So anyways, we're going to continue on. So you all stand by. Another mud hole and some more shoes that probably got sucked off of somebody's feet here. Looks like there's a pair there. They might have been here for a while. People have maybe driven over them. And it looks like here's the other one to the first one I found. So the, oh, nope, that's just the sole of one. So the mud must have some sort of vacuum here. Right where I'm standing, it looks like it's just damp sand. It is slick. That's where I was just trying to get moving again. And I just now put the truck into four-wheel drive. The mud really gums up the tires here. We're gonna stay away from this larger hole. I don't want to get sucked in there, and I didn't bring anybody with me, so stand by, folks. We're still looking for trash, and we'll keep this video going. So I'm out here at another one of these mud holes. You can see there's a little bit of trash, but this is actually like a cargo strap. And I'm sure what happened is somebody got stuck in the mud hole, and this is maybe all they had to try and pull themselves out or get themselves out. So we'll pick that up. Found another sole of a shoe. The mud out here is no joke, folks. So we're going to keep picking up some more trash. Stand by. This is one of the camping areas here down by the river. And I've been kind of avoiding them. The reason is the ground looks like it's just damp. But you can see I was just in second gear trying to get through here and almost didn't make it. The ground is very wet underneath, no doubt about it. So I've been trying to avoid them, but I did come across this area here, and this area is littered with a lot of cans and some bottles. Looks like the wind kind of carried them up under the base of that tree here. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to spend a few minutes anyways and try to clean this area up. This one is one that I actually could access. The rest of them I probably cannot. So we'll do what we can with what we got. Stand by, folks. Well, it may not be perfect, but you can see all of the cans and bottles and stuff are picked up here. And what's really embarrassing is there is about 60 yards away a whole bunch of trash cans right there. So I don't know who the people were that were here, but you know who you were if you watch this. And I'm sure your moms would be very disappointed in you. So I even found a couple of cans that weren't even opened yet, and that is just alcohol abuse. There's just no room in this world for that kind of behavior here, folks. So pick up your trash, finish your drinks. We're going to keep picking up some trash, so stand by, folks. All right, y'all, this is another little camping area here where the ground wasn't super muddy and I thought I could get to. As you can see, I'm not really sure what happened here or what the story is behind that. We have gotten a lot of rain lately. I'm going to try and lift that up and get it into the bed of the truck. No guarantees. I'll do what I can. But there is a lot of trash all over here. The wind has picked up a little bit too. So I'm going to pick up what I can and see if I can't make this place look a little better for the next campers, and hopefully they take better care of it than than what the last folks did here. So stand by, folks. We're going to do some more work. Okay, folks. This place isn't perfect. It's better than it was, and unfortunately I have run out of time. The bed of my truck is full. This black trash bag here, it's one of the large commercial bags. It is stuffed clean full of trash from here, plus some other little things that I couldn't get it to fit in there. Some metal pipes, it looks like from like a vacuum cleaner, some rebar, you know, etc., etc. So that one bag was just from this one area, and it still isn't done, but I am out of time. I have some appointments I have to get to, and I still need to unload this truck. Somehow I was able to actually get this thing in here. It is waterlogged, it is pretty heavy, but I did get it. So now we're off to the entrance. There's some dumpsters there that are provided by one of the local towns, or one of the local businesses in town, I'm sorry. When I get there, I'll show you who it is, and maybe we can drive by and thank them in person for those dumpsters. Anyways, folks, stand by till we get to the dumpsters, and we'll catch up with you, and we'll end the video there. All right, y'all, we're out here next to the highway. These are the dumpsters I was talking to you about. There's several of them here. These are the local businesses that provide them. So it's, let's see, Lone Star Power Sports, Gossett Garage, Jasper Plumbing Services, Texas Plains Federal, Panhandle Power and Performance, and that top one there I don't recognize, TORA. Not sure what that's about, but anyways, these are the local businesses that provide these. So I'm going to unload the bed of my truck into these dumpsters, except for that couch looking thing, and we'll get out of here. So thanks y'all for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that really does help. I'm sorry it's really loud here by the interstate, a lot of truck traffic, but we're going to get unloaded, and I have an appointment to boogie to, so we'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for watching.